I know, it's been a while, but here I am back again with another POV photography video. All of the shots you saw in the video today are shot with this beautiful Canon RF 15-35mm f2.8L IS lens, in case you were wondering. Don't forget to stick until the end of the video, because I want to give back to you creatives, the people who have been supporting me from the beginning, and that's why I'm actually doing a giveaway. So stick until the end of the video and then you'll see how you can actually enter the giveaway and what you can win, obviously. But for now, sit back and enjoy the POV photography video. Alright, new POV video. Let's get this started, shall we? So like I told you before, the reason why I haven't done a POV photography video in a while is because I didn't feel like doing street photography anymore. But I can still do it with other kinds of photography, so let's go! From the moment I saw this boat, I knew I had to capture it. So I tried to frame it up between these metal things. And I think the photos came out pretty well. And for the next photo, another obvious shot was to also shoot it without the metal things next to it. And I think it looks pretty dope with the building in the background, with the ship, and then the highlights of the sun really popping through the clouds, which really makes for a good photo. And then another boat passed by, and I felt like I needed to shoot this boat too. I think that the photo overall is pretty good, but the only thing that's bothering me is that I see that I didn't perfectly straighten the horizon and that the boat isn't perfectly centered between the two buildings. So the distance isn't evenly distributed between the boat and the two buildings next to it. So that could be better. And the next shot was a pretty obvious one, which was just having the cool highlights of the sun blasting through the clouds, perfectly centered in the frame. And then I also shot a horizontal one, because never forget to shoot horizontal. You don't need to only shoot for Instagram. My buddy Sven was filming over there, and I thought it would be a cool photo to make a silhouette of him with a cool sunset behind him. But I think that the photo could have even been better if I made the silhouette, so my buddy Sven, a bit darker. I know this is another photo of a boat, but boats just make pretty cool photos. And then we arrived to the highlight of the evening at Avenas. This building is by far my favorite building in Antwerp. At first I hated this building so much. I thought it was ugly. I thought that it was ugly and that it was ugly. But after a while I started to appreciate this building and the craftsmanship that went into it, because when you stand in front of it, the building is humongous and absolutely beautiful. Just look at the next photos I took. If there's a distracting element like you'll see, I always remove them. Like the crane standing there in the background, I didn't feel like they needed to be in a photo, so I just got rid of them. And just look at how amazing the sky looks. The sunset, the blue colors, the clouds, everything was just perfect that evening. And then I saw this ship behind me, and I thought that I could take this basic Instagram photo. So I framed everything up so I could have the ropes as leading lines leading to the ship. And I think that the photos came out pretty cool. And then I also took a horizontal one, and I think that this one even looks better. Like I said before, Never forget to shoot horizontal. Then I turned around to get some more photos of the Avenas because the sunset was looking cooler and cooler and cooler throughout the whole evening, and I felt like I wanted to shoot some other compositions. So I took this one when I was just standing in front of it, and I think it looks pretty dope because over here you can see the split between the warm tones from the left with the sunset and the color tones, the blues, from the right side. Don't mind my friend Lawrence over there because he is doing a Sam Newton imitation in which he films his hand because apparently it's cool for travel influencers. And it actually is pretty cool and funny. So this makes for the last composition of the evening of the Avenas, and I think that this is also my best photo of the evening. But don't leave yet, there are a few more photos incoming. If you've been following me for a while already, you know that I love Blue Hour. So on my way back home I passed the Opera House, which is a pretty cool building, especially during Blue Hour when the orange lights start popping out. And with this first photo I wasn't that happy because I didn't want the building on the right to be in the frame. So that's why I moved a bit more to the right to have the building out of the frame. And I think that this is a pretty cool photo, but the building is a bit distorted, so I could have put more effort into that edit, but yeah, whatever. And then I was heading back to the Mer, where I shot a photo of this statue, which is pretty cool. But I could have aligned it better in the center between the two buildings behind it. And then I also put in this last shot, which was actually pretty average, but we can't make bangers all the time. Okay, so giveaway time. I will be giving away these covered universal lens hoods, and these fit lenses with a millimeter thread size between 72 and 112 millimeters. And the benefits of using these universal lens hoods is that they take like almost no space in your bag anymore. The other benefit is that when you hold the cover against a window, it actually cuts reflections, so you can actually see through the window with this lens hood. So yeah, it's a pretty useful alternative for those big ass chunky plastic lens caps. Another thing I'll be giving away is this. These are covered universal lens caps, and if you're wondering, covered isn't sponsoring me. So basically what this is, it's basically the same like your regular plastic lens cap, but with this you put it over your lens just like a condom actually. And the last thing I'll be giving away is this newer camera slider, which is actually pretty useful to have really smooth and steady shots in your videos. So I can basically unscrew this, and then you can put your camera on top of this, so you can have really smooth movement like this, with your camera. And this is very dope to make cool videos. So how can you actually win this? React on my latest Instagram post and tag 3 friends, then subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also comment to this video, and then you'll have a chance on winning this giveaway. And if you don't do any of these 3 things, your entry won't count. So good luck, creatives. Creatives, if you did enjoy the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you really like my videos, don't forget to hit that bell icon. So creatives, see you in the next one. Gone out. Peace.